Hi, greetings everybody. Thanks for taking the time out to watch this short video I'm shooting of this music box. I have for sale. Um, I'm going to try here on Facebook to sell this box. I'm a recent member of the group here, and I have a passion for music boxes, I really do. But my passion gravitates towards Black Forest clocks, cuckoo clocks, and trumpeters and organ clocks, and I mean mechanical antiques of any kind, German whistlers and such, things like that nature. This box here I acquired in an entire clock collection that I purchased many years ago. I am far more well informed with cylinder music boxes as opposed to the disc. This is, as a matter of fact, this is the only disc music box I've ever owned. I've owned many cylinder music boxes, but never a disc music box. This one here is, it's a smaller side one, a 12-inch. I believe you guys refer it as a 12-inch, disc music box. So it's on the smaller side. And my goal is to start dabbling perhaps in the 15 and 17 and 18 inch and 24-inch disc music boxes. So this one it's a beautiful piece, and it plays perfectly. But it's just time to move on into bigger and better things, and well, I've got a lot of stuff too. So I actually, like I said, my interests and my passions kind of gravitate towards Black Forest clocks. Like this one, for example, has a cylinder music box, movement in the bass, along with the clock. And well, that's just a standard cuckoo quail shelf model, but it's really cool because it's a chalet type of shelf clock. Anyway, back to the music box. So it's a 12-inch box. The inside is the original finish. I'm guessing the box itself is mahogany. I am not a lumberjack though, I don't repair and restore, woodworking or carving or anything like that. I happen to be very talented and skilled with mechanical engineering. So clock movements and stuff are my thing, and music box movements. I've, restored many cylinder music boxes. This one, however, when I acquired it, it was kind of part of the collection, and when I started to pay attention to it many years ago, it all seemed to be pretty complete. The only drawback was that star wheel in there. You guys are probably familiar with that star wheel. It was froze up, man. It was those stars didn't want to move. I remember soaking that star wheel assembly for days in like a rust buster fluid just to, free it up, and then ran it through the ultrasonic, 20, 30 times. And just, a lot of elbow grease and meticulous work, finally freed it up and got it all lubricated and working fine again. So, anyway, with that said, this is a 12-inch box. It's got two combs, dual comb setup. I'm not sure about the number of teeth and stuff, but for a 12-inch box, I suspect this thing plays really well. There's 19 discs that come with it. They're all in well, the kind of condition I guess you would expect them to see them in. I really don't know how you guys restore these discs. Remove the corrosion or whatever, and then maybe, protect the surface of them with some kind of finish, maybe. I don't know, a wax or something like that. Some of the discs, might be a little boogered up on the edges, like right there, but I've played all of them, and it doesn't seem to affect the ability to play the music box. It doesn't affect the tone of the music box, and things like that. So, like I said, I think there's 19 discs, perhaps 20. I'll double check that. This is probably the retailer. I'm in Chicago, so it's local to Chicago here, I guess. I don't know if it ever left the city or not, but the original finish. I went through the whole movement years ago. It's a clockwork movement, much like clocks and things like that. Everything was in great shape. Everything was cleaned and lubricated, ran through an ultrasonic cleaner, and The mainspring winds up and feels great. You know, it's not set. It's not hard to wind up. It plays beautifully. The combs, if I can recall, it was a long time ago. I think there was one damper missing on one of the combs. And I didn't deal with it. I let it roll as is, and I just decided to test it and see how it sounded. And you can't hear any kind of damper noise come out of this box with any of these playing discs. So I left well enough alone. With that said, what else? The outside of the box is, I don't know if this is the original finish again or not. You know, I'm not a wood jockey, you know. But it's dirty, man. It's, you know, it's dusty and things like that. It doesn't have that shiny finish the inside does. So I don't know if it's, you know, just wore off or old or what. But anyway, and I honestly, guys, I don't know the value of these boxes. I'm not sure what the market value of these boxes are. I'm guessing for something like this, a piece like this, somewhere in the neighborhood of 600 bucks. I mean, I'm going to throw that out there and see what, you know, if anybody has any interest in it. But anyway, I'll play a couple of discs for you, and so you can listen to it play, and then, you know, maybe we'll talk some more about the condition of it and so forth. Forgive me, I'm trying to do this with one hand. It's not the easiest thing in the world. Let me put you down for a second. Okay, there we go. The speed and tempo switch seems to operate perfectly. You know, you can move it, and you can notice a difference between the speed and tempo of the release of the mainspring. The worm, you know, the worm gear is slowing it down and speeding it up. So anyway, here we go. I do not have a key for this. It's a locking key. The finish inside is beautiful. It's, you know, I wish the outside looked like this too. I think it's mahogany. It would have been a good hard dense wood to use to help resonate the sound. And as you can see, you roll it over to stop, and it will stop when the melody finishes. Okay, let me play another disc for you. Okay, here we go. Okay, one more. little sound, a little wrinkle, you know what I mean, as that disc revolves. Okay, like I said, that's 3 of them, and I think there's 19 if I'm not mistaken. I'll double check and count them again. One last thing to note. Like I said, I am familiar with cylinder music boxes and a maker by the name of Mermod freres. That is their trademark, if I'm not mistaken. So, I'm not sure about the manufacturer of these disc music boxes, but I am familiar with this manufacturer. He is, you know, a reputable and a well-known manufacturer for high-quality musical movements. So, I think it's on. I don't know if it's on, but yeah, it's on. The trademark is on both combs. So, Mermod freres manufactured the movement apparently, and you know, who knows? They may have sent it to an American cabinet maker to make the cabinet. You know, perhaps, I'm not sure, but it was retailed, you know, at this line in Healy in Chicago. So, anyway, that's about all I can. That's about all I can tell you. Let me see. There's a number there. Probably a serial number of some kind. Perhaps, you know, date the piece. You know, I suspect it's early 1900s. I don't know. You know, 1900 to 1915, perhaps, maybe even later. I'm not sure. You know, maybe somebody else out there who watches the video can chime in and offer some direction and input on manufacturing date. Anyway, if it doesn't sell here on Facebook, I will. I'm gonna list it up on eBay, as much as I hate to do that, considering the 1099s they're issuing now. So, as far as shipping, I've never shipped one of these, but I can tell you that this thing is 18, 20 pounds, 20 plus pounds. I'm really hoping somebody local will step up to the plate and, you know, maybe pick up the box in person. That would be fantastic, for me anyway. And I'd probably be willing to negotiate the price far more if you're willing to come and pick up the box. So with that said, you know, or perhaps, you know, I've shipped music boxes and clocks and stuff before, but man, this thing's heavy, man. It's going to probably cost more money too. But anyway, I'd be more than happy to drop it off at a local UPS store, maybe, you know, and you could deal directly with the shipper for insurance and things like that. But I mean, if I have to ship it, I'll box it up and ship it. I mean, obviously, it's going to have to be insured, though. I mean, and very well packed. So, anyway, sorry I'm rambling. Thank you so much for your time, and if you got any questions, just reach out and talk to me. You know, I'm not a scammer or whatever, and everyone seems to be so scared of scamming and all that stuff, and probably for good reason. But I don't know. If you have interest, let me know. You know, get in touch with me, and I'll get back to you. All right. Thanks again for your time. Take care.